All right, this is a chapter 4 test review. There's no graphing on this review. This is other problems since we've done a lot of other graphing, but let's just quickly look through some of these. So draw an angle with the given measure and standard position. So we have negative 35 pi over 36. Well, think about this. 36 pi over 18 equals 2 pi, right? So this is basically going almost all the way around the circle, but it's in the negative, so we're going to come around here, but it's going to be, what is it going to be? It's going to be pi over 18 short of going all the way around, because if it was negative 36 pi over 18, it'd be negative 2 pi, it'd be all the way around. So we're just going to draw this. We'll draw something like this. That'll represent that pi over 18. And we're going negative, so we start here at the initial, the standard position. We come all the way around negative, draw the circle around with an arrow here. And that's how we indicate the measure of that angle, all right? So we show an angle, circular arrow, to show what way we're going from the initial side to the terminal side. Over here we have 490 degrees. Let's subtract 360 from that, and we get 130 degrees. So basically it's a 130 degree angle, but we're going to go all the way around 360 degrees first, and then we'll go another 130. So we go 360 all the way around 360, going counterclockwise since we're going positive. So initial side, 360, and then we go another 130 degrees, which is something like that. Okay, so we want to be accurate about where these angles are to the best of our ability. So in other words, 130 degrees is going to be between 90 and 135. It's almost 135. So we draw it up in that area. You don't just want to throw it anywhere in the second quadrant. Okay, find the reference angle. So first we have to draw, didn't say, just said find the reference angle, but typically in the quizzes you've had it said to draw the given angle and then find the reference angle. Well, negative 575 degrees, if we were to, I guess if we were to add 360, so what does that give us? That, let's see, 35, it's what, 145 or something like that? So we go all the way, we're going negative. So we're going to go all the way around here. So there's our negative 360 degrees. And then we keep going around 90, 180, and then let's see, 180, 30, yeah, 225, I think, right? So would this be 225? I think so. 225, I think. Anyway, so we draw this angle here. So that's theta equals negative 575 degrees. Now our reference angle is this angle right here. It's what we have left. So theta prime equals 35 degrees, and it's always positive. Okay, come over here, and we have 5 pi over 6, negative 5 pi over 6. So again, we're almost, I just noticed the key is wrong. Huh. All right, well, the key that I posted is wrong, because this would be 5 pi, so negative 6 pi over 6 would equal negative pi. So we would go just pi over 6 short of that. So we'd come over, it would be here. So this would be theta equals negative 5 pi over 6. And again, the key that I posted is incorrect, but this is correct. Well, the answer I think I had correct, but the drawing is incorrect. So this is theta prime, that's our reference angle. Theta prime equals pi over 6. Again, it's positive. All reference angles are positive. Even if our angles are negative, our reference angles are positive. Convert each degree into radians and radians into degrees. So 10 pi, we're going to change this into degrees. We go 180 over pi. Okay, the pi's cancel out. This leaves me with 3 goes into 180 60 times. So this is 600 degrees. Okay, and then over here, we're going to go this times pi over 180. So again, when we're changing it from radian into degrees, we go 180 over pi. We're changing it from degrees into radians. We do that. And this is going to equal negative 105 degree. Kind of cancel out that we don't have the degrees anymore. 105 pi over, because the degrees kind of cancel out. Okay. And you can reduce, you could leave it like that if you want, or if you do, you can reduce it down here. This is okay also. Okay, find the exact value for the 5 trig functions given ratio is not given. So we're given the cosecant, and we're told that cosine theta is less than 0, so it's negative. So when we draw our triangle, and we are drawing a triangle since it's on the unit circle, cosecant is opposite over hypotenuse. So we're going to draw it in the second quadrant, since we know our x value is going to be negative. Is negative. So that means our cosine. So draw this. Draw it out here. This is the angle we're dealing with. This is my right angle. I make it nice and neat. Indicate this is a right angle. 28. And this is 11 root 7. Okay, I have to do Pythagorean plus 28 squared equals 11 root 7 squared, a squared plus 784 equals, let's see, 11 squared times 7 is 847. If we have problems on this, we'll make the math a little bit easier since you don't have a calculator. This isn't hard math, but it's a little bit time consuming. So we'll try to make those a little bit more straightforward. This is going to be negative square root of 63, right? Because we're here, it's negative square root of 63. Or it would be negative 3 root 7. The key, I think I put both of them. So now we're going to go through and we're going to do sine theta, cosine theta, secant theta, tangent theta, and cotangent theta. Okay, so so sine is oh yeah, oops, let me go back. And hopefully you all caught that one I did. Cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite. So I said that wrong. I drew it correctly because I was going off my notes. I drew it correctly, but I had stated it incorrectly at the beginning. All right, so this is going to be 28 over 11 root 7. Or if you rationalize it, it's 4 root 7 over 11. Cosine is going to be negative 3 root 7 over 11 root 7. And again, this is if we're using this. If you use negative root 63 over, there's different answers you have. But if we did this, then it would be negative 3 11ths. Okay, there's a couple of different ways depending on. Secant is going to be the reciprocal of that, so 11 root 7 over negative 3 root 7, so it's going to be negative 11. Okay, right? It's reciprocal. Tangent is going to be 28 over negative 3 root 7, opposite over adjacent. Or if you reduce that down, it would be negative 4 root 7 over 3. Or if you did not simplify this, it would have been 28 over negative root 63. Okay, or you could have had 28 root 63 over 63 negative, and then you could anyway, a lot of different ways you could write that down. And then cotangent is just the reciprocal, so negative 3 root 7 over 28. So there's sort of all your possible answers. But the main point of this, hopefully this part you can do. Okay, that's just the ratios. The main thing is, can you draw the triangle correctly and can you find that third side? Okay, so here cotangent is cotangent theta equals -1, so that's -1/1, and cosine of theta is negative again. So again, we're going to be in the second quadrant. If cotangent is -1, that makes sense. Okay, we know cotangent is adjacent, right? Adjacent. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's adjacent over opposite. And since we know that cosine, since we know our x, this is negative, that means this is positive. Okay, and this would be square root of 2. You shouldn't need to do this, but and it's positive because it's a hypotenuse. All right, so we can just do all of our sine theta. We know what oh no, we don't. Cosine theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, and tangent theta. Well, if cotangent theta is -1, tangent theta is -1. Sine is 1/√2 or √2/2. Cosine is -1/√2. Basically, this is a pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, right? On the unit circle. Secant is going to be √2